There's been a lot of speculations about immigration in the United Kingdom, UK migration. A lot of news has been released, a lot of information has been going viral about what exactly is going on. There's been updates about dependent visa being put to a stop, although there has not been there hasn't been an official publication to that end, but there has been propositions and speculations about the possibility of it happening. There has been a lot of speculations around the United Kingdom putting a halt to migration and people not being able to move into the United Kingdom. There's also been news about school fees increasing for students in the United Kingdom and so many other news and information going out there. Today, I have an update about what exactly is going on and the latest release from the Home Secretary. And it's not so much of a good news, but I would be giving you much more details about everything that is involved or everything that has been said and all that you need to know about. So if that is something you are interested in, please don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Hi lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Bola. Thank you so much for joining. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back again. On this channel, I share information about migration and traveling from your own country to the abroad. If that is something you think you might have interest in, please consider hitting the red subscribe button down below if you haven't done so. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back again. I appreciate you. I don't take you for granted. The information I have for you today is actually concerning the post-study work visa, which is one of the main reasons why there has been a huge number of migrants into the United Kingdom in the past year, especially this year. A lot of people have moved into the United Kingdom using the post-study work visa. And if you don't know or if you've not heard about it, post-study work visa is just a form of visa or a type of visa that the United Kingdom has, and it is to bring in students on Tier 4 visa, and after they have completed their studies, mostly their postgraduate studies, they have 2 years post-study work visa to stay back in the country and get a job that can give them sponsorship. And once they are able to update their status from tier 4 to tier 2 via sponsorship, they can stay for another 5 years with their employer, um giving them that sponsorship. And after 5 years they can apply for indefinite leave to remain, which after a year they can apply to become British citizens. A lot of people have jumped on this opportunity because it is a life-changing opportunity, coming in for study, being able to get a job afterwards, and staying back in the United Kingdom up to the point of getting British citizenship. And the beauty of this is that you are not just entitled, but everybody around you. When I say everybody around you, I'm talking about your dependents, in person of your partner and your children, can also benefit from this, because automatically whatever status you have on your own visa also influences them as well, so they have the right to enjoy the same benefits as recently yours. There was a publication that over 34,000 main applicants came into the United Kingdom, and over 31,000 dependents also came in on the same visa. And the Home Secretary has been very, very concerned about this, because she's not the type that appreciates or fancy migrants coming into the country, and she has really frowned at this. Back in 2012, before 2012, this opportunity was on the table, and when Theresa May came in, she changed the post-study work visa from 2 years visa to 4 months visa, which is looking like what is going to be happening now, if not entirely different. But there's been speculation that the 2 years visa will either be put to an end or it will be reduced. The exact thing that will be done has not yet been published. But recently, the Home Secretary also released some official statements. And in the official statement, she states that there is going to be likelihood of halting dependent visa, not just on student visa, but also on work visa. This means that people coming in on both student and work visa would be affected by this, which is not so much of a good news. And the challenge is, what is really causing this is because the Home Secretary is actually concerned about the number of unskilled people that are currently in the UK. So the concern is that a lot of people come in, they bring in their dependents, and their dependents are unable to pick the highly skilled job. Most people settle for jobs like support work, healthcare assistants, warehouse jobs, and those other jobs that are not the highly skilled job. issue is that the United Kingdom government actually opened the doors for migrants to come in so that they can fill in the gaps of the skilled work that is actually available in the United Kingdom. So the problem is a lot of people are coming in, but the gap is still, you know, right there. It has not been filled up, which is like a concern. Another thing she also complained about is that a lot of international students just come into the country to study any type of course, and once they finish, they are unable to also fill the gap of highly skilled jobs that are available in the country, which is like a major concern for her. And because of this, she's actually looking forward to putting a stop to the migration process. If you've watched my previous videos, I'm going to link them in the description box below, also link them on top. I spoke about how you should make your decision before coming into the country to study. The truth is, there are a lot of occupations in demand in the United Kingdom. There are a lot of jobs that are available in the United Kingdom, but the ones that will help preserve the economy are the highly skilled job, because people are able to work. There's going to be more productivity, which will also boost the economy of the country. Okay, so if you come in and you're not studying a good course, two things are at stake. It is either you finish, you then don't get a job that will give you the opportunity to be employed by those companies that can give you a sponsorship to stay back in the UK, or you finish and you are left stranded such that you struggle so much, and after 2 years you are unable to get a good job, and it means you will have to get back to your home country, which is not good for you as well, because you've spent a lot of money coming in to study, which is why you should consider looking through the occupation in demand before you come in to study in the United Kingdom. Another thing the Home Secretary said is that the post-study work visa might be limited. So what this means is that they might need to scrap the post-study work visa, or they will reduce the number of years that is being allocated on the post-study work visa. So let's say that currently the post-study work visa gives you the chance to get a job within 2 years that can help you with remain in the United Kingdom. Henceforth, they might reduce it to as low as 4 months, just like Theresa May did back in 2012, where she reduced the post-study work visa from 2 years to 4 months. It depends on what the current Home Secretary wants to do, but the chances that you will still get the opportunity to stay back for 2 years are kind of limited at the moment, considering all of the news that has been flying around. It might just be only those with highly skilled courses that will be able to remain in the UK, or even be able to gain admission into universities in the United Kingdom. Because another thing that the Home Secretary said was that a lot of people are choosing cheap universities that will just give them admissions. Meanwhile, when they finish from those universities, they are unable to get jobs. Okay, it's beginning to look like is either you are given admission based on the type of course you select, meaning that the admission process might become a little bit more stricter. Also, there's been speculations that the admission fees might become a little more expensive than what it currently is, such that it becomes difficult for people to afford the school fees. And if you cannot afford the school fees, of course, you won't have any choice other than to stay back in your own country and not bother yourself. After all, if you have £20,000, for example, to come into the UK to study, why not just stay back in your country and use that to, establish a business that will yield a more productive returns, and make you feel like the lord of the of the empire in your own local community, so those are the things that are probably going to happen moving forward from now on. So if you have not started your admission processing, one thing I would say is at this point you have to keep an open mind. Don't just be fixated on coming to the United Kingdom. You can look above and beyond, spread your options, consider other opportunities within Europe. There are a lot of schools that offer free admission, free tuition around Europe, and those schools will give you the opportunity to migrate to other places if you don't want to stay back. There are a lot of countries that you can consider: Norway, Germany, Finland, a lot of countries that you can actually consider instead of the United Kingdom, and they are going to even open you up to better opportunities than what the United Kingdom might be able to offer you. However, the universities are they are frowning at this decision that the Home Secretary is about to make. And the reason why the universities are frowning at this decision is because, let's be truthful, the truth is that it is a win-win situation both for the UK government and for those who are coming in. A win-win situation in the sense that if you are coming in and you get a viable course to study and you're able to get a good job afterwards, you stay back, you help the government by, working for them and increasing their productivity. Also, coming in as a student, they make a lot of money. From the report, it says that they made about 26 billion pounds a year. That is a whole lot of money. 26 billion pounds just by bringing people into the country. And that is the truth. It is not like this education is free. It is not like it's cheap. People are paying through their nose to, gain access to this opportunity. So it is a win-win situation, and the universities are actually frowning at the decision of halting or stopping any form of migration, especially for those who are coming in via studies into the United Kingdom. So we don't know what exactly is going to be happening in months or years from now, but the honest truth is there's been a proposition on ground, and it's a very very tough one because the news, like, she keeps talking about it over and over. And when I say she, I mean the Home Secretary keeps talking about it over and over and over again, making it known and obvious that she doesn't want the migration opportunity to continue. And of course the universities are also, trying to say we make a lot of money from this, you should not hurt this because, the money is beneficial to the economy, to the government. Okay, so it is like up for debate at the moment, and we don't know who the winner is going to be yet, because there are a lot of other factors that will be considered before all of this is being, decided upon. So fingers crossed, we are trusting and hoping that any decision that is being made would be favorable to people who are still yet to come into the country. Because currently, even those who have had admission have been getting letters that their admissions, will be postponed or suspended till May 2023. So it's becoming a kind of stricter, that people are unable to get admission like they were able to do earlier. So those are the implications of all of this. Admissions may become stricter, school fees may become more expensive. So if you still have plans to come, while you are trying to process your admission into the United Kingdom, which is very, very, advisable, don't just stop there. And the beautiful thing is, application fee is free for UK. So if you are doing UK admission, don't just limit yourself to UK admission. Spread your options, distribute your eggs into several baskets. Don't just put everything in one basket. Spread your options. Try other European countries. That's just the news update, and that is what I want to bring to your notice, so that when you're making your plans, you know that you don't just plan based on one option. You can spread your options and, look out for opportunities. Try Canada. Recently there was a news release that Canada has, stopped the restriction of work hours on students visa, which is a very good news. Yeah, that's about everything. That's the update I want to bring to you guys and just let you know. Immediately I saw it in the news, I'm like, okay, my audience has to hear this, because I know a lot of people has messaged me. You guys, I've had a lot of DMs about people asking me, have they stopped bringing people into the UK? Have they stopped dependent visa? Can I still apply? And I'm like, one, I am not even an immigration consultant. I'm not an immigration lawyer. The only privilege I have is that I'm able to, access news because I watch news, I read news, I have news updates, notifications, and I'm able to, get like a first-hand information about all these things, and I'm able to bring it here to also update you all about it. That's just it. It's not like I'm an immigration lawyer, or I know what is going on or how they are making their decisions. I have no idea at all. But as the news keeps coming up, I would also do well to, keep updating you guys to let you know what exactly you can, consider when you're making your decision as well. If you like this video, if it has been helpful, please let me know in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to hit the like button if this information has been helpful for you, or if you have gained one or two things. Please hit the like button down below. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel at this point, what are you waiting for? Please hit that red subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you all in my next video. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.